What's up guys, InsaneKirby here. Just hopping on my Neverwinter account. I was on the forums earlier today, and I was noticing a lot of people playing the Sword Coast Adventures and having a lot of fun with it, and a couple people were asking for a tutorial. And also the walkthrough of the Tier 6 dungeon. So I'm just going to show you on my regular Neverwinter account in-game the pets that I have, because it's easier to see what I got there than it is on the Neverwinter page when selecting them. So as you can see, I got quite a few pets that are level 30. When Sharndar came out, I went ahead and started leveling all my purple pets every day, even after I got all the boons and everything, because I figured why not, might as well have everything maxed, maybe it'll be useful later. And it turned out I was right. So I got quite a few pets, pretty much all of them. Only the purple ones are around level 30. I haven't really gotten around to leveling every single one because that would take an enormous amount of time. But the ones that I mainly use in the dice game are the Runestone, Liland. Sometimes I use the Skeleton, and I also use one of the Fiorias. Sometimes I use the Fire Archon, sometimes I use a Skeletal Dog. It just kind of varies depending on what I'm really in the mood for. So that's all my pets pretty much. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the rank 6 dungeon, which gives you the chance at the pet that everybody wants, which is the Lightfoot Thief. Still haven't gotten it. I've completed the Tier 6 dungeon probably a dozen times or so. Still haven't seen the Lightfoot Thief at all. So let's get started. The Stalker, the Ghost, is a good one to have. It's got pretty even amounts of all of them, and then shield is sort of high as well, which is good. In the Tier 6 dungeon, you want to have a lot of shield, just because a lot will have like 27. I've seen 27 shield and nothing. I've seen a lot of 24s with either a key or the little swirly magic deal. So I like having one that has a lot of either the keys, because you'll encounter some that have like a 235 key or 235 of the magic symbol, or you know, just something crazy like that. If it's got like a shield in it though, usually I want to have something that'll help me with the shield. So let's see what we got. I usually take the pseudo dragon for high shield to bust down the 27s and the 24s. Sometimes I take the skeletal dog. Sometimes I take the fire archon. Just kind of depends on how much energy and stuff they each have. Like I said, I do it maybe 4 or 5 times a day. Just kind of going through it, see if I can get the pet, which I still haven't. So I'll probably end up taking this group right here. Just because it's got a pretty even number of everything. This one right here is good for keys. I like using the Mystic Fioria for that. My names are all different, so it's hard to remember all the pets that I got. So this one's good for all the keys. This one's good for any magic, like keys or non-shield attacks. And the Stalker's pretty even, which is the Ghost, pretty even all around. And then the Pseudo Dragon I like for the shield busters. So let's give that a try. See how much we can clear. Alright, first one is 2416. So let's go ahead and use not a lot of shield, which you can pretty much, if it's like 6 shield, you can pretty much use anything to bust the shield down. So it doesn't really matter what you pick. I'm gonna save my pseudo dragon, like I said, for the higher shield ones. So now I do this kind of differently. Now with the shield being really low, you can pretty much knock it out with 3s or 2s or 1s. I think I pretty much already got this one with all the the wilds and everything that I got. So let's just go through it and see what we can do. This will knock out the 2. This will give me, well, let's use the whites right now. We'll use 2 of those. This will knock out the key. And this will knock out the other. Magic symbol. Then we already got 6 for the shield, so that was a 1 roll, and that was it. It's a really good roll. You'll see later though, is when I encounter other things, I only roll, or I only use maybe 1 or 2 of the dice, even though I have other options. See, this is one right here that I was talking about. 18 shield with 3 keys. Now the pseudo dragon has the least amount of key power, but it's pretty much my only option for the 18 shield. I mean, you can knock it out with the other ones, but it can be pretty rough sometimes. So since my black die here has a possibility of 3 shield and a key, I'm going to save that until I can actually roll 3 shield and a key, because that'll actually be a better knockout for it. Now this wild right here would be good to use for another key, or for 4 of the shield. Obviously you don't want to pick any 1 shields, and you can pick a 3 shield, or you want to pick a 3 shield for these high shield ones. So I think I am going to save the blue die and this black die as well. I'm going to try to get 2 wilds out of here to get 2 keys, and then maybe the 3rd key with this black die. So I'm just going to try to pick 3 shield rolls out until I'm forced to use something else. So it's looking like I'm probably not going to get a 4 shield out of this one. So I'll use that. Now I'm going to save this again for 3 shield, 1 key. Now I could take this key again, but I mean, I only do have 12 shield left, so that could be 3, 6, 9, 12 easily without the black dice or anything else. But I also got these 2 that I'm hoping to get a key with, which alternatively I could use for 3 shields. So I think I will go ahead and just take 1, just to lower it a little bit. So I'm just going to take 3 shield, and I'm going to re-roll again. There's that 3 shield, 1 key that I was looking for. So I'll knock that out. And then now I can also use this one for a key. And then 3 shield there. Now I can use this 2 and hope for a 1. Or I can re-roll and try to get 1, 3. But then I could get stuck with just 1, 1. Or none at all. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 and see what I can get. Thankfully I did end up getting the 1. So we took down the 18. Alright, 3 keys, 2 and 1 key. So, just to go over the dice, by the way. Perception Thievery die gives you option of 2 magic. Then you got 2 thievery. I'm sorry, 2 perception, 2 thievery. And then wild will give you 1 magic, since it's not on the 2 list. And it'll also give you 3 combat, which is the shield. Now with the black die, with the 4s, when you get the wild, you can use it for 4 shield instead of 3, because it's actually a combat die. Or let's see, yeah, thievery combat. Anything that has the title in it, like magic, this one right here, magic combat, you can with the wild, it'll give you the extra die. Or the extra stat, sorry. So for this one with the wilds, it'll be a 4 shield or a 2 magic. Versus this one right here, which would give you, on the wild, would give you 2 perception or 2 thievery. But it'll only give you 1 to magic instead of a 2. And only give you 3 to combat instead of a 4. So that kind of explains the wild part, which is the dragon looking face right there. I can't point to it without going out of it. So the basic die is just pretty standard. You can have 1, 2, or 3 combat, and then just 1 for each of the others. Magic, perception, thievery. So this purple gives you magic and perception, and combat gives you black die gives you combat and thievery. Blue die gives you combat and magic, and the Yellow die gives you perception and thievery, is your +2s. And then for shield +4. I like calling them shield key, and then swirly and magic. Just easier for me. I always forget the crap. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and just click the next one. So we got 2 magic and combat. Then we got swirly, key, and combat again. So with it having a lot of shield in it, a lot of combat, I usually pick the higher shield, but I think I'm gonna go with this one because it's more. Well, I'll do the bird. Let's see what we get. Alright, so we can use this for a 3 for combat. It's pretty much useless for the other 2. Like I said, it only gives you 1. For the one that it's not used for, it'll give you 2 for the other 2. So that's not useful right now. Like if that was on the 3rd roll, then we could use it for the keys. So I think I'll just take 3 combat right now. Now I could take 2 and 1 and finish it off, but the reason I don't do that is because in my next roll, if I don't get anything again, I can then use combat again. So, which I ended up getting +2 twice. Technically, I could use either of these for the +2. So we'll go ahead and finish it off completely. Whenever you can finish off a level, you want to go ahead and do it. And I think I'll just use actually the actual dice for this. The reason I did that is again because we got 6 combat left, 6 shield. So you don't really want to waste your white dice because they can give you +3. And you have a better chance of getting a 1, a 2, or a 3 rather than nothing at all. So that's why I don't do that. Now for here, you need 2 keys. So I could use 1 here and 1 here and finish it off, which is probably what I'm going to do. Just to get the shields left. I'll probably re-roll this 1 and 2 and then see if I can get a 3 or so. It is a little bit laggy right now. So I ended up getting 1 shield, which I've seen worse. So there's 2 more shield. Now we need either a wild or a 3 in order to finish this off. Didn't get either. Now, this has a 1 in 6 chance of being a 3, and this also has a 1 in 6 chance of being a 3, so it doesn't matter which die we click. So I ended up getting a 2, 1 short. So that's 1 life down. So let's try that same level, but let's try it with the Stalker and see how the ghost. See how she fares. Probably could have done better on some picking, but okay. So we already got our 2, and we already got our 6. So that's a good roll. And we don't need this one for anything. It won't help with the keys later on, so we'll use the purple for that one. Wipe it out. So now we got 1 key here, and we got 4 here, which is, I could wait for the 3-1 key again, but the likelihood of me rolling that is only 1 in 6, which I'd rather take the 4 shield now just to knock it out down to 2, which will give me a better chance to finish it off with the white dice. So we'll do that. And there's the finisher. So with the T6 dungeon, I usually try to find the next passageway down, which is probably somewhere around here. And then I usually just go down as far as I can and find the boss. And then depending on how many lives I got left, I go back up and search for the chests and kill as much of the enemy as I can find. Basically clear each level going down. That way I can get as much loot as possible until I'm down to 1 life, and then I fight the boss and hopefully win. So this one's got basically no combat, so I'm going to go ahead and use my stone. There's really no method to my picking, unless I'm down to 1 person, then I kind of look to see what's out there. Now with the ones that don't require any shields at all, you always want to use the white die first. and every time, basically. Unless, of course, you can just finish it, then you can just use whatever. So we'll do this one now. It's got a little bit of everything, so I'll use a well-rounded. It's only 6 shields, so I'll use the Phoenix again. I like these combo dice though, because it'll knock out 2 with 1, and a lot of times that's all you really need. Okay, so I can knock out 2 keys with this, and then knock out, I think I can knock out everything here. So I'll use 2 keys, knock that out, 1 there, 1 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's everything. There's the stairs, and there's a chest. So 3-2 or 4-3-2. Now this one's a little more difficult. I really hate the 3-tiered magical ones. It just sucks. Sometimes you get lucky though. Like here we got fairly lucky. 4 keys right off the bat. It's pretty good. That's not too bad either. Already got this 3. That was a nothing roll. Okay, now here we can do some selection. See, the magic isn't in either of these as anything. So either of these will give us a +1, and it's still a 1 out of 6 roll. Because there's 12 sides on this dice, and only 2 are wild. So 2 out of 12 reduced to 1 out of 6. So it doesn't matter what we eliminate here. We just have to have 2 dice come up. Either this one as wild, or the other one, the white ones, as magic. So probably looking pretty slim. And that's a failure. These 3-tiered ones suck. That's just a kick in the pants right there. Giving you the symbol you need as your last die when you need one more. I'm just going to go ahead and go down, see what we got. I'll come back to the chest later. So magic and a shield, which is kind of weak. This one's okay. This one's okay for it. Should be able to pull it off. Alright. So obviously we don't have a key. I want a 2 for that. I'd also like a 2 for that. And this can be 4 right now. We could eliminate the shield, but what I'm going to do is pick a 3 and do a reroll. Because like I said, there's a 2. That's good. And then we got one more here. So we can do the 2. Do this one. That one. And we'll use a white die, because both of these don't have it, so we'll use this black die. So the blue one has the swirlies better, so I can do that. Should I take a 2? I think I'm going to leave it, because it's 4 dice, all of which can be 3. So I got 2, 4 right there. Now if I took the 2, sure I might have gotten the same thing, but maybe not. And I ended up getting it. That was a 50% chance that I'd roll the last one, since you have 3 shields, a 1, a 2, and a 3, versus the other 3 magical items. 12 shield and 3 shield. So 12 shield and then this right here. Now that kind of sucks because you have to break through the combat to get to the specials. So I think I'm going to use my stone for that. Because the white dice, like I said, you can roll a lot of combat from the white dice, just in general. So you can just use the white dice until you stop rolling 3s or get rid of all the white dice. So you can still finish off the last half and fairly easy. And there's 2 3s also. So overkill on that. Now hopefully we can roll the right stuff here. Alright, so we have one of those and a key. that can also be the magic. This can be the swirlies. So we're gonna take this one, and we're gonna leave the other. We're gonna leave this purple one up because it can also be the swirlies. Same with this one, and then this one can also be magic. So we got 3 dice plus the white die, and all of them can be each other. So that was actually a pretty good one to get right there. One of each. That leaves us with only the option of this die and this die, with a wild option for the swirly. But I think I will go ahead and take this, because you have to take one. So, and there it is right there. The reason I did that, if the white die were to be the swirly, I could still finish it off, instead of taking the yellow one, which would still give me 2. Okay, here's a 1 and a 24. This is what I was talking about. These ones can be extremely difficult to get. So much combat, it's ridiculous. Okay, now with the black die, it can only be a key and a shield, so 4 is the best one to take here. This one can be a 3 in magic symbol, so we're going to wait for 4 on that one. Now this one can be the 4 or the 3 in the shield and the swirly, so we're going to wait on the blue die for a 3 and a 1. That'll probably be the best possibility, so we're going to re-roll the rest of these. And I didn't have any 3s on the whites, that's why I didn't select any of them, because with these really high ones, you really don't want to sacrifice any of the white ones early with 2s. You want to re-roll as much as possible. So there's 2 more 3s. And we still could get a 4 here. Now this is the point where I might consider taking this one, knock it down to 8. Or I could wait. I'd still like to get the swirly with this one though, so we'll go ahead and reroll again. And there it is, we did get it. So now that we got that knocked out, we can knock this down to 5, which I'm really liking with the last 3, because you can get a 2 and a 3, or a 3 and 2 1s. There's a lot of possibilities with that. Which we end up getting just 1, so that kind of sucks. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this off. There's a 3, that's better. Now we got a 50% chance with the white die to get the shield, and we did, so that's good. We didn't get any wilds with this one, which kind of sucks. Otherwise, you'd pick a shield for that one. Alright, here's a 15, so we'll save that one. Let's go with this one, I suppose. So we want to pick our higher magic symbol, which both of these have the exact same. So since the swirlies are before it, I'll go ahead and pick the bird again to knock them out. Alright, so actually we got pretty lucky with the white die. You want, like I said, you want to use the white die first, usually. And that's another pretty decent roll. Unfortunately, those are also the dice that use the magic symbols, so we're going to have to roll wild on these just to get 1, which is going to kind of suck, so we're kind of depending on the white dice now. Which now, again, it doesn't matter, because this is 1 and 6, so it's the rest of these, so it doesn't matter what you discard. So, 1 more roll, and alright, we're still alive. 1 in 6 chance, here we go. And we got it. Wow. That was really lucky. A lot of this is not based in skill, guys. A lot of it's based in luck. I mean, sure, you could pick the right pet for it, but it just comes down to what your rolls are. Okay, now the keys, 9 keys is pretty tough to get. With the keys, you want to use your green dice as much as possible, because that'll give you 2. Usually, more than 2 of one thing is not very possible. And like, this would probably be a really good one for keys as well, because it's got keys, keys, and keys, and then the wild could be a key. So this would probably be the best option for a key. 9 keys. So we'll skip that one for now. Probably just do this one.
What is it that you wish?
And we rolled a lot of white dice. That'll help us out here. Since there's no combat, like I said, you always want to use the white ones first. Always. Now for these, I could re-roll to see if I can get a 2, or I can just finish the level. Now, finishing the levels, these ones both have keys, so that's good. Since the key's the higher one, then I can rely on my 3 white dice to take out this last swirly. That's an option that we can have. Just re-roll and see if we can get a 2 out of one of these two, which is actually not that difficult to do. It's 4 and 12, so it'd be a 1 in 3 chance, if I did my math right. So it's a third chance to roll a 2 or higher. That's including the wilds. So let's go ahead and re-roll. Let's take a chance. So we didn't get 2 here, but we did get 2 on the white. So we'll just go ahead and take those. So there's 2 keys here, and then there's a third key there, and then I could do either one of these as the last of the swirlies. So re-rolling paid off because we got a lot of the whites out of the way. The common dice. These ones are pretty difficult sometimes. With 6 shield and the 6 combat in the last one, it's on 2 sets. It makes it difficult because you want to save the white dice rather than spend them. Let's go ahead and take out that 9 key one real quick. Where was that at? 9. My stone. My stone is rank 30, in case anybody was level 30, in case anybody was wondering. So now the green can be 2 as well, so we're going to leave that. You definitely want to roll 2s on everything you possibly can. And again, you always want to use the white dice on anything that doesn't have a shield before it. So we're looking pretty good. There's the last key that we need, so that's 9. And we saved 4 dice, so that's not bad at all. Some good rolls. Alright, let's see what else we can do. 15, that's a good one for my pseudo-dragon. Alright, don't need 2 keys. So 15 with the combat, now you want to kind of consider what you can do. This will take out swirlies. Now we only got 1 key and 1 of these. So this one has shield, so we want to use this one. It doesn't matter if you're rolling a 1 or 2, so we can just go ahead and use it now. Now this one also has shield and a key. So we'll use the 2 3s here, obviously, because you want to have the highest number you can. We're going to save this because this can be a 3 and a key as well, which, you know, I like the combos. I'd rather use the 3 and a key here than a possible extra 3 white dice on the white dice. So now we have to use one of these. So I'll use the 2 and I'll re-roll. I'll use the 3. And now I could use this for the 4. Unfortunately, you can't use a combo. You have to roll the combo. I could use a 4 and knock it out, then rely on the white dice to get me the last key. But I'm not going to do that. Because I just rolled what I needed there. So 2, 3, 4, and we'll knock the key out. That's the other benefit of leaving the dice up and re-rolling rather than going for, you know, the kill shot or whatever and chancing it. Alright, 2 6, 1 2 6. So we need a pretty balanced guy for this one. Not a lot of the swirly on that, so I will use the
that you wish?
ghost again, which we did get our 2. Now for this one, there's combat, so there's 12 combat, so you want to save your white dice. So I'll go ahead and knock it out, which is 1 die. You want to have the most amount of dies for each roll. That's the goal. So see, now I can knock this one out in 1 roll with the 2-1 and just get to the last one, which I might consider doing. But this would also be good for the last one to knock out both. So I may just take this 2 and then re-roll. So now we can take a 3, and it doesn't matter, we're going to use another die anyway to knock the 1 out, so we'll just do the 2. Alright, so now we ended up with an interesting combination here. Very interesting. I think I'm just going to take the 1 and reroll. It's actually, that was a mistake. I should have used this one immediately for the shield, because if I took that one, there would be no use for this die again except for a wild. So it's a good thing I rolled another wild, because that's the only use for that die now. Okay, now as far as this goes, we would want keys from this one now, rather than a shield. So what we will do is just go ahead and take the 4 here and reroll, and go for 2 keys total for that, because that's the best option now. And there it is. You gotta kind of adjust your strategy as you go along sometimes. 8 magic, 1 key, that's pretty steep. Pretty steep. Let's see if we can knock out a different one. I'd like to use my stone on that one, so something with a lot of swirlies would be preferable. This one looks pretty good. Okay. Good. So we can do 1 there. This will knock out the last of that. We can use 1 of those. And we'll save that for the 2. If we can roll a 2. Not necessarily the 2 that I wanted. So let's do 1 shield and reroll again. There's a wild, so that'll be it right there. 2 swirlies, 1 shield. Alright, let's do the chest, and let's use the stone, because it's got the most magic keys combo. 2 keys isn't what I want, so we'll just use 1 white key. Reroll. There's 1 right there, that's a good one. So we can use 2 here. This one is not a one that we need at all, so wild was a great roll for that. And we'll save this for a 2 roll. There's another wild, which is good, that's a 2. And then we'll use the 2 whites, of course. And we still got this for another 1 or 2 roll. And we got the last one in white anyway, so didn't even end up using the other better die for it. And there's the stairs. So tier 6 has 4 levels, by the way. You start off on level 1, which is, I didn't even explore all of it, so that's level 1. Then we go down to level 2. Now we're on level 3. So once we find the stairs down to this one, we'll be on the last level. We can find the boss, and we can work our way back up to get the most amount out of everything. And hopefully we'll get the pet that seems to be eluding everyone. Go ahead and start knocking some of this down. That's a good roll for that. Could use that for the 2. This could be a key as well, 3 keys. So I will save that one, and I will use this one. 2 keys. Okay, 3 in that. There's key here. Lots of options. I think I'll do this one and hit that one. And there's the rest of it. 3 there. Done deal. Alright, let's see what else we got. Shields. That's a lot of shields. So, not so much a lot of shields. Alright. Let's knock out everything, get to the next level. That was a good roll. Excellent roll, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and use the shield now rather than re-roll and use it later, because I could get a 1 or a 2 roll, which would be less cost effective, less dice use effective, so why I use that there instead of re-rolling like I normally do. Now usually for this level, I believe... Let me see, I think the stairs are down here. They're either right here or right here, one of the two. Let's pick something now. Wow, 1 into 24 again. 2 into 21. Those are just so annoying. So annoying. That's a lot of shields as well. I hate 3-tiered ones as well. They just suck. That's another one of those that we just did. This is at least with 1 tier you can knock out. You got options. You can knock out a lot of different things with different combos. So they're usually the easier ones to get. So 3 and a key, that's a good one to use. This will knock out one of each there. You can knock out the rest of that. And we can take 3 more down on the shield. And we still got 2 wild dice. So key here. We're going to do 4 on the blue, and we're going to finish it off. 1 level, lots of stuff. A lot easier to do than 3 levels with not so much stuff. So 6 swirlies. We're going to use the bird on this one, definitely. 6, 9 swirlies. That's going to be tough to fill. So we can fill the first level with 2 and 2. So that's good. Just knock it right out. Gotta get some white dice. None of them. Nothing. So both of these can also have 2 swirlies. So this is definitely a swirly deck. Or dice. Pet. Awesome. 2 white ones. Use up the white first. And that was a good roll. 2 wilds will finish it, no problem. Alright, there's the stairs to 4. Okay, last level. 1, a 2, and a 6. So we're going keys. So we'll use stone, keys. Stone's good for keys. And all other things magical and awesome. So we use the white, and we'll use one of the keys. Done deal. Alright, there's a 2 key. We will save this for a 2 key roll. This needs to be a wild to do anything, and the white dice will just have to be a key. Alright, we did get another 2. So now it's down to how many keys can we roll? 1 of 6. Apparently none so far. There's 1. Just so you guys know, I have seen 0 keys out of this many dice. I've rolled back to back to back and gotten nothing. It is so frustrating when that happens. It does happen. Alright, lots of shield. The mixture of everything else. See, now the pseudo dragon would be a very poor choice for this for one reason. The last one here is 2 keys. Now once you get to the bottom, you used up quite a bit of everything. So the chance of you rolling them 2 keys is not so great. On the other hand, you could save some of the white dice and still have some all-around dice to fill those orders. So I'm going to use the stalker on this one, the ghost. We'll see if we can knock out. So let's see. Now see, this is kind of already a pain in the ass. Because you can use the white dice, but you need the white dice for the combat rolls as well. Which sucks. Because this would be a very good die for the end. And this one not so much. So we'll use that. And we'll just reroll. So I'd like to get the white die out of the way. So there's a 3. And then we're going to... Do we need swirlies? We don't need swirlies anymore, so we'll use this one too. Next level. That one we needed next turn, so that sucks. So we'll use this one and this one. Now, the reason I'm not using the white die on this one is because we still need 3 combat. Now, even though we can get 3 combat and a key from this and finish this off almost completely, I'd like to save the white die just in case. Actually, you know what? This could give us 2 keys as well, so never mind what I just said. We're going to use the white die. So there's a key, and there's a 3. or a 4. So that worked out a lot better, actually. 12 on the shield, that would be a good one. Let's see what else we got. That's going to be a stone, definitely. I think the boss in this one is actually right here, which I think you go to a portal somewhere up here. So we'll see. Alright, let's see what we got. 3, another 3. Can knock out both of those since we're getting low. Now this can be a 2, so we'll keep it. And this can also be a 3 and a 1. Those are knocked out, and those are knocked out. So we could finish off the shield right now, but that would limit our options later on, so I'm going to reroll. So now we can use this, and we can knock out the other one, use a 3 here, and use a 4 here, and be done with it. So we could knock this. Let's go ahead and try to knock this one out with the stone. 2 keys, that's good. And then another 2 keyer. So that can't be keys. This can. This can. So do we want to use this? Probably don't at this point, because we could always get a wild. There's another key. There's 2 more keys. There's 1 more key, and there's this really. Done. Done deal. Alright. 21 and 2 keys. That's gonna suck. But we do have our pseudo dragon up, so we'll do that one. So we'll use all the 3s. That could be a 4. We may want to wait on that. This could be 3 and a key, which we probably want to do. And both of these could be wilds for keys, or for this one a 4, this one a 3 for shield. I will go ahead and take this white key, just I really don't like 2 keys being up. You have more options if they're not. So I'm going to take this as a 4. I'm going to... That would make it 7, this would make it 4, then I can knock it out, but then I only have 2 dice left for 1 key, which is a 1 in 6 chance for both. Alternatively, this can be the 3 and a 1 with the key. So I will just go ahead and use this one and reroll. So there's the key. Do I want to take it, is the question. Or do I want to take the 2? Make this a 6. Then hope for a 3 with one of these 2, or a wild, and then the 3 key. I will take a 2, and I will reroll again. See if we can get lucky. Okay, so now we got enough to knock everything out. But we don't have... Okay, this can be a key 2 out of 3. This can be a key, this black one. It could be a 1, a 2, a 2, a shield and a key, or both wilds. So we'll leave that for the keys, and we'll take the 2 whites. And there's the key. Also, there's another key. Doesn't matter which one I use. There's the boss. Alright, so I was wrong. There's no portal. So these will probably lead to some kind of... Actually, this portal may lead to the chest. That's 8 and a 1 now, so we're going to have to wait for the stone. Alright, so let's try to kill one of these side ones. Or this one. What's this? That'll work.
What is it that you wish?
4 keys is a lot to knock out. That could be 2 keys. That cannot. So we'll just do that. And we'll take 1 shield for now. The reason I didn't do it again is because we may roll nothing here. Do that. 2 keys. And a shield. If we rolled no keys at all, and we just rolled like a shield piece, it would still be a better idea to do that than knock the shield out and have to discard a dice. Oops, we still got one more to do. We'll do the last one row. Alright. Take 2 swirlies here. 2 swirlies here. 1 key here. 3, 6, key, swirly. Or magic. Done. Alright, so let's do the portal. Actually, you know what, the other one probably wouldn't, the bird would have been better for that. That's a terrible roll. Terrible. This one's gonna suck. Actually, I should not have done the stone for this one, and I'll tell you why afterwards. The reason I use that one is because you can't generate a swirly at all. It's a 1 in 6 chance, so better to use that than... Actually, it doesn't matter if I use that one or the white one. We're just gonna have to get lucky. And roll one more. Nope. Nope. Alright. Got lucky. Yeah, that was definitely the wrong pet to use in that instance. That was supposed to be for keys and crap like that. The pet I should have used is this one right here, because it's got a lot more magic. Any one of these could be magic. So that was the wrong pet to use. This is my key pet, I forgot. Because 3 out of 4 could be keys. Alright, so chests. 1 in 8. So, that would have been a good one to use for this one. Because 3 out of 4 could be magic marks as well. So we'll save it. What's this one here? That's a good one.
What is it that you wish?
Okay, need lots of keys. 4 keys should be done. Use this for the swirl, swirly swirly, and then 3. So we got it in 1 roll. No problem. Good stuff. Gotta love it when you roll everything you need. Alright, so this will probably lead to some portal right here that'll connect down here. Can I do this one right now? With what I got? 4 keys. That's a terrible one for this guy. I guess I'll have to use this one. Just try to get lucky. There's 3 keys. That's not bad. And I will go ahead and take the shield on this one, because 2 of these are key based. Terrible rolls. Terrible. Fuck my life. We only need 1 key. This is also swirlies. These are all swirlies. So we're only going to need 1 key roll, so I'll discard the green. There it is. Now it's going to get very interesting here. And we got a 2 shield, so that's going to suck. There's a 3 shield. Okay, now if we get this exact roll next time, we'll be able to win. No. So we need a combo die now in order to win. We need the combo die. 1 in 6 chance, didn't get it. I got just crappy rolls on that one. That's not going to happen with the dragon. Neither is that one. So let's go up. That'll be a good one for pseudos. Lots of combat. 5 swirls in there is going to be a little difficult, but we should be able to push through it. Okay, now what's the most effective way to get rid of this? The 2 3s. The red die didn't have any use because there was no magic symbols later on, so might as well use it for the 3 and get rid of it. So we will go ahead and use the 1 magic symbol here, and we'll re-roll. I don't want to kill the shields yet because, again, if I roll nothing, then you want to be able to use the shields. So we use this for 2, use the white die for 1, and we'll re-roll again. And there's a perfect die to get 1 die to solve our problems. And there's the other die that we need right there. Good deal. Alright, let's go back downstairs. And let's try to kill the chest. So now... Yes, magic and swirls. This is the one we want to use. And we got a lot of good stuff. So we got 2 here. We got 2 here. And we got 2 here. So that knocks it down considerably. So now we rely on luck. We use that one for sure. Do we want to use that right now? Yes. There's no combination for that one, so there's no point in trying to keep it. Unidentified. Green. Oh my gosh. Spectacular. Another chest. Massive coin pile. Massive hidden cache. Cache. Torture chamber. Lots of keys in this one too. Not so much swirly, not so much magic. This guy's the bad choice for it, because he is our shield guy. Either one of these would do alright. There's no shields, so this one would do better than this one. So we'll do that. Now, since there's no shield, you want to use white first all the time, if you can. So in this case, I would normally do 1, 2 and be done with it, but that would be a waste of dice, because I would still have to use one of these 3. So what you would do is use the purple one first in this instance, and then 1 white dice. That wastes only 2 dice. There's only one logical choice there. You'd want to use the white die first. Can only use 1 die here. And nothing. Now this one doesn't have any value anymore, so it's a 1 in 6 like the rest with just the wilds. So it doesn't matter what we discard. And wow, there's 3 of them right there. A little bit of overkill. Let's see what we get. And nothing exciting. Hooray. Alright, let's see what this one is. This one I've been dreading as well. 4 keys is not going to be good for the pseudo. So we're forced to do the stalker.
What is it that you wish?
The ghost. Let's see if we can get lucky on the keys again. This gives us 2. We'll use that. And I think we're just going to re-roll, because we really need some white keys. Really need some white keys. That'll work as well. Now the blue one has swirlies for the end, so we're going to keep that and go with the white. There's another 3 right there, so that's good. Now we don't need combat anymore, so these white ones can be pretty much useless. So let's see, 2... That sucks. That really sucks. So this can be a combo for each of these, so I'm just going to use a blue and hope to get a combo later, or one of them on the white dice. Or both of them, that'll work too. That's fine. Alright, 1 more down here, then we move up. Shield, shield, shield. I see a lot of shield here, so pseudo will have to do 3 shield, knock it out. Next level. Okay, now as far as combo goes, This will give me 2. There's no swirlies at all, so we're going to use 2 for this. This one only gives us keys, which we don't have. So we can go ahead and use this one. Now, this one also just has shield and swirlies, which we don't need the combo for. It has a better chance than the white dice for shield, but with 5 of these, I'm pretty sure we'll get it, what we need out of it. So we'll use the wild for the one that we need left to go to the next level. And we got 2 here. See, now I could waste and get the shield, which is a, it's a pretty good option. I have 4 dice left for 1 eye. Now the alternative is reroll and have 5 chances at an eye instead of 4, or the magic symbol. And then the rest of them are most likely going to be at least 1 shield, so I could fill the shield order fairly easily. So I think I'm going to do that. And I didn't get anything. So now I can use the shield for sure, knock it out completely. And then we have a chance at 4, so we did get it that time. See, now if I used the shield, the 3 shield before that, and I re-rolled, it probably would have been the same dice, except for the one that I subtracted, which means I would have had to discard a die, which means I would have only rolled 2 die on that last turn instead of 3. I believe that was the number. Anyway, so that's the bottom level cleared. Let's go up to the 3rd level. See how much damage we can do up here. This level's pretty hefty. Let's see what's on the 2nd level. 2nd level's almost done. So that's good. How much do we got left on the 1st? Not very much. I think I'll go ahead and try my hand at this shield again. Or this chest, sorry. Let's see. Yep, this is probably the better one to do. My key deck. 3 keys, not bad. 4 keys actually, which actually we're just going to go ahead and do. Actually, should we do that? Might get a white key. That could be 2 of the symbols, so actually we're going to reroll. So for green we're not going to need. So this one could still be the other symbol, so we're going to use that one instead. So that was a good wait, good trade. So now here we can use. We only need 2 for the last one, so we might as well go to the next level on this one. And we got nothing. Now we're gonna save this one because it can be a 2 or a 1. Has a way better chance to be either of them than the white ones. We may not get this. There it is, 2. Awesome. Always start panicking when you get lower. And still not the thief. Alright. Let's go back down to the 3rd floor. Let's see what else we got here. 21 shield. Let's try to crack that. That was a good combo right here, so I'll use that. That could be the other one that we need, so we're going to save it. We're going to save these 3. Try to crack some more 3 rolls out of the whites. This can be a 4, that can be a 4, so we'll save those. We'll reroll. Okay, now we're going to be 3 3s. 3 3 3. Alright. And we're going to reroll again. Use the 4. And now I'm actually gonna, instead of using this for the swirly, I'm gonna use this swirly instead and use the wild for a 3. So basically I made that a 3 shield, which was pretty cool. So I swapped them out there. I probably should have used the purple the turn before to take care of the swirly, but just kind of go with what you go with, you know. Lots of shields in this one too, lots of 1 out of 24, that's not what I picked. Wow, that was kind of a glitchy. Must have been seeing this one. That was weird. lots of magic. Lots of magic. Should I go for this one right now? Probably not without my stone. That would be a good one to go for. Just got a lot of swirlies here. We'll do that one. And lots of magic symbols. Alright, exactly what I didn't need. Wasn't good for the other one though. Cool. Swirly, swirly. We'll reroll. There's the other two right there. Alright. Now we could knock out the swirls, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and do. And didn't really need to, but it's all good. A little bit of lag. And there's another chest. Alright. 2 and a 7. 2, 7. That'd be better for this guy. Also, so many pending ones for him. That's for the pseudo dragon. 5, 2, 2. Don't really like that one either. This one's kind of more well-rounded with lots of shield, so
What is it that you wish?
Okay, let's see what we got. Options. Any of these keys? That's a key. That's not a key. That's swirls though. So I think we'll just do 1 and reroll. We'll knock out the swirls. That can be keys. We can wait for that to be a 2, or we can just knock it out now. With that and that. And then move on to the next level with 3 whites and a possible 2 key. They'd be cutting it real close, so I'm going to reroll. There's a 3. And see, these can be keys, so we're going to use the wild 2 here. And then we're going to use that 3 there. So that leaves us with a lot better dice option. Which it doesn't look like we really needed. So this can be shield, so we're going to leave that, and we're going to use this one for the key. And we'll go ahead and use this one shield as well. Because then if we rolled 1-1, we could still finish the level. Alright, now we can use our stone for this. Let's see what we get. 2 whites. And we'll use the 2 here. Save the swirl for a possible 2 there. And we'll reroll. That's a good combo right there. That one there. This one here. And there you go. Done deal. Still do not have any thief or anything like that. Alright, let's kill this guy with the pseudo. Hopefully. Okay. Options. This could be the 3-1 that combo that we need. That can't. This can't. So this can just be swirls, or it can be a wild 3. I think we're just going to use one of these 3s and reroll. With the higher shields, I really don't like using 2 whites. I usually only use 3 whites. And this is going to be the combo. It's going to be the 4. And we're going to roll. And that's a terrible roll. Terrible. Have to use the 1 white on that. I hate those rolls. Because I would have rather discarded this guy, which in turn wouldn't have been the right idea now because I can use a wild 3, but the chances of getting that is a 1 in 6 versus a 2 or a 1. So just killed him. Okay. Again with the 522, that'd be a good one for the bird. There's one here. We're gonna re-roll because I want a 2 for that green. Still didn't get it. There's a 2 there though. And we'll just finish the level. That's a good idea. And that would have been better as the magic symbols, which sucks because both of these can be keys. That can be the magic symbol. So white one obviously is going to be discarded. This also sucks because now we have to use one of these, which I would rather not. I'm not going to use the other one now. So this will go ahead and suffice for that. And there's our 2 keys. Good. That'll work. The reason I didn't use the other one as a wild to finish the level was because I wouldn't have had the possible 2 keys for the next one. I would have had to rely on a 1 in 6 chance for the white ones versus a 50-50 chance. Actually a 2/3 chance for a key or 2. It'd be a 1/3 chance for 2 keys. So it's better to just roll again in that instance. Alright, 1 in 8, that's not going to work. That's kind of a jumbly one for her. 6 off the bat, and then, yeah, I could probably do that one with her.
What is it that you wish?
There's a 3. Now what does this give? Swirly. So we're going to save it. We're going to roll again. 5 white dice, the chance of getting another 3 is pretty good. So it's best just to knock out the first level entirely with whites. And then you can deal with the last level as just as it is. Alright, we got a lot of options here. So we can do a 3 here, knock out 2 keys, 3rd key, 1 swirly. We can actually do both swirlies there. 1, 2 swirlies there. Soldier gone. Key, key, we'll knock out the keys. And the 3 and the 4 will knock that out, so let's do that. That should be everything. Key, key, 3, and 4. Good deal. Alright, we got all of our guys back. So the keys. This is our key guy, I believe. Key, key, key. 3 out of 4. Versus 2 out of 4. Yep. So we'll go with keys. 8 keys. Pretty hard to get. It's doable. There's a 2. There's a 1 here. And then this is pretty decent as well. I would rather use this for 2 keys though, versus a 1-1, because this could always have a chance to roll another one. So what I'm going to do is re-roll. I'm not going to use this here because, or either of these, because on the re-roll, if I get one of them again, I can just use it to clear that instead of discarding a die. So there's another key there. That's good. So we'll do the white. And we still didn't get 2 here, so we're going to re-roll again. There's another 2 right there, that's good. And again, I'm still not going to use this, because again, I can use it on the next roll if I don't roll a key. Which we did roll 1 key. So now I'm going to roll again. I'm not gonna finish that off yet. So there's a key in either one. Doesn't really matter what I do now. And that's it. 5 of those white dice ended up being keys. That was awesome. 3, 4, 4 gets lowered. Some of these just suck as combinations. That's also one for the stone, I believe. So we'll use that for the stone. That also probably needs the stone. Actually, this mystical can do that. It's got 2 good key ones. Will it be enough, though? Maybe. Yeah, let's give it a shot. We got some lives to burn. See if we can burn one. No, I hate it when that happens. No 3s. No 3 shield. Now I gotta waste an extra dice. Oh, there's a 3 shield. Could've used you earlier, buddy. So we'll burn 1 for 2 keys. And this is not a key at all. So we'll use it for 1 right away. Because getting a wild is 1 in 6 chance, so you might as well burn it. When you can. Now we definitely need a 2 key on this. And we probably want a wild fairly quickly on the other one. Crap. Now we have to use this die. That kind of sucks because now we're just screwed. Completely screwed. Doesn't matter what we get. That did not work out at all. That's a tough one. Let's see, a lot of keys. I'm very weak against keys, as you guys can see.
What
Try
is
this
it
one.
that you wish?
Need a really strong key guy. If anybody knows a strong key guy, let me know in the comments so I can check them out. I probably already have them, I probably just haven't leveled them up. Be a good idea to do that. Okay. Well, this would be a definite. And I think I'll reroll. Still getting that blue one, that sucks. Just gonna go to the next level, even though it's wasting a lot of dice. Don't really have much option. Which was a good idea. Finish it off. Seem to be running out of options here. We need a shield battle. That's not gonna work. And neither is that. So let's go up another level. I think at level 1 we cleared. No, we didn't. Alright, let's try to clear some level 1-ish. That one doesn't have any shields. That's a horrible one. This one's not bad for him. He's low on keys, but everything else he's decent on, so he might be able to pull this one off. It's kind of the crappy thing with having a high combat guy is later on when there's no combat to get, he's kind of does less useful and more of a burden. That would have been a waste of dice if it wasn't for that one. That's pretty much a waste of dice. It's like, why can't I get those rolls when I need them? Look at all these non-shield rolls. I've also ran out of dice in this instance as well. Little lag there as well, jeez. Okay, looks like there's only 3 more battles up here. So let's go ahead and try to finish off level 1 real quick. 3's almost done, then we'll just have 2 left in the boss. Key, all around keys. Let's use the stone. 3-tiered keys is a crappy one. This is a non-key, so that actually works out pretty good. We'll use that automatically. This one there. Shit. Have to use the 2-key one there, which sucks. There's another 1 key at least. Little lag there, that said 3 just a second ago. Game's lagging pretty bad actually. Cause there we go. I was not even on that level. Alright, knock that out, that's good. And that's an all-arounder. So we'll probably just use
What is it that you wish?
No shield involved, so whites go first. Always. And we'll reroll the rest. Use that there. 2 keys is probably the best we can hope for on that. It's the only combo it has. This one has the other. Well, that's a key combo anyway. We only need one of those as well, so we'll go ahead and use that one as well. Now we just need a swirly, and there it is. And lots of shield, but unfortunately there's 5 keys in there, which would be very hard to get with this guy. Since he only... Does he even have... Yeah, he's got 1 die with 2. So we'd have to rely on 3 whites being keys, or these wild ones. I mean, it's possible. But I'd much rather use this guy. Because he at least has 4 key possibles. There's 2 and there's 4 right there. So that's 4. Which is good. And we'll go ahead and use the 3s. And... should we use this other one? Yes. We should. Alright. So there's 6 left. Do I want to use that too? Yes, I do. The reason I did that is because now I can have 2 discards. These don't matter anymore, because the only way they'll help me is if they're wild, so it's a 1 in 6 chance versus the 1 white die, which is a 50-50 chance to finish off the rest of what I need. And there it is. And that clears level 1. Alright, down to level 2. Let's go down to level 3 and see if my pseudo dragon can do either of these. No. And no. So let's go back up. So we need something that he can do. This one looks okay for him, I suppose. Oops. Love combo dice. Combo dice are my favorite. They just get rid of everything. That is awesome. Do we want to do 1? We can get a combo and finish both. That can be a 2 key. And so we'll just reroll. So there's 1 key. I think we'll just use a shield. Try again. There's a combo, that's good. And there's the other combo. Alright, good deal. Combo dice. That's where it's at. On those level 1 battles. Let's go back down and finish off some of these other ones, because these are being bothersome. That's a stone. Good. Got a 3. That's what I like to see. Only 1 die used to knock out a whole level. Now 4 keys is bothersome. So use 2 there and roll again. I think this will give me... Yep, 2 more. Good. And we can roll again. The reason I didn't use the white one there is because it'd be pointless. Because I'd still have 1 key left, and I wouldn't want to re-roll again. I just might as well finish it off. Since we still have 1 yellow left that gives 2 keys. It was not a good idea. Now this one doesn't have any, so everything here is a 1 in 6 chance to roll 2 more keys, so it doesn't matter what I discard. It's looking less and less likely that I'm going to get this. Alright, got lucky. Getting down to those couple rolls, it's like crap. Alright, so we got 6, 6, 1, and 4. What would be a good guy for this? I mean, pretty much the stone would be ideal, but this would probably be the secondary choice. The reason this one wouldn't be is because all these, I got 2 there, 1, 2 there. This also has shield on it though. These ones don't. These have keys. So this would be the ideal choice.
What is it that you wish?
Out of what I have left. Obviously the stone would be better. Not a very good selection. So we'll use this one. Actually, we only need 1. See, but I'd like to save that for the next level. So I'll just use that. We want to try to use white dice in this as much as possible. So that's actually good. We got a 3 here and a 1 here. So it's perfect. So the purple we need to be a 2. Use these 2. And let's see, this can be a 2, this can be a 2. So we're going to use this 3, and we're going to roll again. So good, so that's everything. This can be the 4, and then this can be the 2. Awesome. So that's level 3. Level 4 is done, level 3 is done, and level 1 is done. Alright, level 2 is all we got left. So, what do we got? Keys. 4 keys at the end, that sucks. We need some shield stuff for this guy to kill. Gosh, 5. 5 magic's gonna be tough, though. 2 magic. That's more possible for him, I believe. Even though the 2 keys are at the bottom there, I could save the black die for that. We'll give that a shot. Yep, that should do it. Alright, we got a chance of beating this now. 2 keys, 2 keys, 2 keys. Nope. That could be 3 and 1. So we could do... Okay, we could do a combo with this one. Knock out everything there. This would be the 2 key, then all we need is 3 of these left, so that would make it 1 with 3 white dice possibility. That's difficult. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and knock out the swirly and roll again. And there's the combo that we needed. Great. Not like we need it anymore. But whatever. Whatever beats the level is fine. So let's see, we got 20 items now. None of them are the pet. Didn't really expect to get the pet like usual. Okay, this guy's got swirlies and not so much keys or magic, but it's this one or this one. Which 6 shield and 5 magic is very tough to pull off as well. Although he does have 2 2s, so I think we will go ahead and do this one first. There's one of them. Gonna use the white one, and we're gonna use the 3, of course. We're gonna roll again. There's the other 2, perfect. And do we want to use... No, I don't. The reason I didn't use that is because it's a better chance to get a 3 out of 4 dice than it is out of 2. And if with 2 white dice left, you need 2 randoms, or sorry, 2 wilds to get the 6, or 2 3s. So that would be very difficult to do. So now this way I knock it out with 1 instead of using 2 dice. So now you have a much better chance. So I will use this one and I will use this one again because now I have 2 random discards and a 50% chance to finish it. There it is. And there's another chest. So we got 2 battles left before the boss and we got 4 lives. We're doing really good. Really good. So what's this? That's definitely going to be a tough one. Probably want to use a stone for him. Because this guy's good with the swirlies, but this guy's good with the magic. Okay, so no shields at all, so swirlies. I mean, sorry, white dice go first, always. Now we want to look ahead. So these do not have magic, so we're going to use those. I could have used the... Actually, no, I couldn't have, because that's keys anyway, so never mind. Now, here we're going to go ahead and use this one to get to the next level, instead of waiting for a 2, because even if we got a 2, it'd finish it anyway, and these could both not be 1. It's a 1 in 6 chance, so it's probably not going to happen. Even if it did, then it happens on this level anyway, and we finish it off, so... In that instance, using it for 1 is just fine. With that, we have 1 battle left. So let's use 4 keys. That's going to suck too. That would be another good one for the stone, but we don't have the option to do the stone. Then again, we can lose all 3 lives, use the stone on it anyway, and then go fight the boss. But that would use quite a few lives. We'd have to beat both of them first try, which may not happen. So let's give... Both these are equal in key and magic. This one has more swirly, so we'll go with this one. Alright, so again, we got no combat, so white's first. Now, do we use 2 here, and then this has a 1? That could be 2 keys though, so no, we don't want to do that. We could use the rest of these 3 to finish it, and then save 4 keys here. That would be the ideal. You don't want to save a white die over a multicolored die. God, I hate that. I have to use 1 now. Which we get redeemed here, so that's not bad. Roll a 2, roll a 2. Not that 2. Alright, come on. Give me that 2. Still nothing. At least it wasn't a 1. There it is. Wow, that was close. I was very lucky. Getting really lucky on this. I've actually never full cleared a dungeon. A T6 dungeon. So this is actually the first time I've cleared a T6 dungeon. So this is level 1, completely cleared. Level 2, completely cleared. Level 3, completely cleared. And level 4, just the boss left. Okay. So let's see what we got for the boss. Okay, now a lot of combat. So obviously I'm just going to go ahead and use my pseudo dragon over the stalker, the ghost. So we'll go ahead and use the pseudo. So this is the ideal roll for this one. Perfect. 1 die knocks out both. Now the ideal roll on this one would have been the combination black die, but we didn't get that, so we'll go ahead and use a 2 and reroll. Actually, no. We will just finish it off, I believe. Yes, we will. Because it's not going to matter. Unless we got the black die combo roll there, we would have only been able to do it with, we would have had to do it with 2 anyway. So, now here I'm going to wait for the combination and just use the 3. Didn't get the combo, but we did get this one, so now we can do a 3 white die, which we did get, which is awesome. So we'll do that one. Now... oh, crap. Okay, the best possibility here would be to just use this as magic and reroll both of these. Because the odds of getting a 2 and up is a 1 in 3. So I have a 1/3 chance to finish it if I use this one right here. But I can roll 1 in 6, 1 in 6 to finish it right away. And then 2 in 6, so 1 in 3 for both 2s or lower. It's better odds if you roll 2. And then you get 2 keys like that. And that was extremely lucky. Got the 3 that I needed anyway. But if I had used that die, I would have got the key and I would have had to discard, so I would have lost. Alright, Seal the Unicorn ended up being the last item that I got. So let's see what I get all together. As you can see, full cleared the dungeon. You do not get a guaranteed pet. So even if you kill everything, all you end up with you could just end up with a Seal the Unicorn, which sucks. Sucks. So I got 4 rank 4s, a little bit of profession stuff, actually a lot of profession stuff. None of this goes to my companions because all of them are maxed. Minor Power Stone's useless, that's kind of good. Potions, I'll use that one, I will probably not use that one. And that's it, 250 rough astral diamonds, a couple unidentifieds. So that is a guide to doing a T6 dungeon. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you can see, it goes away and then another one pops up. And hey, look, there's the pet again. The pet that doesn't exist so far in my travels. Thanks for watching. Maybe I'll do another one. Maybe not. Alright, see you later.